Hello, everybody. It's Dr. Amy coming to you for another lunchtime inspiring moment. How are you doing today? I hope everybody week is off to a fantastic start. As for me, I'm happy, blessed, highly favored, all of that good stuff. And I am just inspired. I'm off from a weekend. You probably saw a lot of pictures that I shared as we are celebrating. We celebrated our 40th year high school reunion. It was so great seeing all of the faces and the message, the message that was shared is, be blessed. This today, I want to dedicate this posting today, this message today to all of those people over 50. Everyone that's over 50, all of my followers, my crowd that's over 50, this is dedicated to you today. And I just want to say to everybody, it's time for a renewal. It's time for a renewal, right? Whatever happened yesterday, whatever happened last month, last year, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, it's time for a renewal. What we want to start to focus on now is building your legacy. What are you doing to build and leave that legacy outside of your children, outside of our children? What are you doing? What are you doing to build your legacy? So I want this week to be about celebrating the journey of life. That's what we celebrated over this whole weekend. We all have gone through ups and downs, highs and lows, successes and failures. But here we are. Here we are still chucking along. So if you are still breathing, there's still time and still space for the possibilities, all of the possibilities and the things that you have dreamt of, what's inside of your heart. If there's still breath in your body, there's still time. There's still time, my friend, for you to go to the next level and do whatever you're really wanting to do. So I want to say I am grateful. I hope you're grateful. And the message was about just really two main goals: getting to a point of inner peace and being healthy in body and mind. That's all you should be focusing on, really, over the age of 50, right? And of course, I'm going to stick in there, making sure your money is right. But over the age of 50, you should not still be, I'm going to say, having money problems. And if you still have money problems, it's time to reset. It's time to reset and figure out what's going wrong. And of course, I know some people have had major setbacks, like health setbacks and things like that. So I'm talking about outside of that, right? It's time to really live life and have fun and enjoy life and all of that good stuff. And that's what I hope for you. That's what it is, my wish for you. So what you doing? What are you getting into these days? My over 50 followers. What are you getting into today? What's bringing you joy? What is it that you need to change and leave behind? We're coming to the end of the year here as we're in October. What is it that you are going to leave behind in 2023? Start jotting some of those things down. If you're bold enough, put them in the post here or write them down to yourself. What are you going to leave behind in 2023 to get prepped up for 2024 to have the best year ever? And if, whatever year, this year, to have the best year ever the next year or the next month, what can you do differently? That's the question that I have for you today. Yeah, I'm talking to you. What can you do differently? What's not working now that you need to say it's time to just leave it behind? Give it up and just leave it behind, because I'm telling you, there's better out there for you. It's still time. Believe in possibilities. That's what I want to impart on you today, to believe in possibilities. So here's 3 little tips that I want to leave for you. Are you listening up? 1, leave the past behind. Take a breather on that one. Are you with me? Can we do that? Can we just leave the past behind? So I'm going to say, now, if you know me or you're around me and my crowd, you don't come talking about nobody or talking about yesteryear or what she didn't do, he didn't do, because I'm going to say, what are you doing now? Or what's the solution for the problem? Don't talk to me about the past or talk to me about anybody else, because I don't want to hear it. I have no space in my life and my universe for anything like that. I want to hear, instead of talking about someone, let's say, what's the solution that you can suggest to them. Let's focus on that. So my number one tip was to leave the past behind. Number two, listen to this one. Listen to this one. Are you listening up? Give yourself permission to think bigger. How about that one? Give yourself permission to think bigger. No. I'm talking even bigger. Even bigger. Give yourself permission to think bigger and ask yourself, am I playing too small? Let that one sink in. Ask yourself, am I playing too small? Am I playing too small in this big world? Am I playing too small at work? Am I playing too small in my community? Am I playing too small at my church? What can I do more of? You have gifts. God gave you gifts. You have a specialty that you can be helping somebody else. Give yourself permission to think bigger. Let me get my wand. I'm going to give yourself permission to think bigger. You can do it. That's tip number two. And number three, find your passion and your purpose. Find a way to help and or serve the many. Something that I learned, decades ago, I heard Zig Ziglar, who's the big personal development expert. He said, if you help enough people get what they want, you'll be blessed and get what you want. If you help enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want. And I want you to ponder on that for a while and really let those words sink in. If you help enough people get what they want, you're going to get what you want. So find a way to serve the many. How can you help someone else? Yes, we know everybody's going to give to their children and pour into their grandchildren. But what about someone else? How can you serve the many? How can you teach? How can you share? Especially my over 50 followers, you're not going to be able to keep doing the same work that you're doing forever and ever. So here's what I'm going to tell you it's time to do. It's time for you to start teaching someone else how to do what you do so well. And there's a lot of income in that area where you can help and teach somebody else to do what you are so good at. So those are my 3 tips for you this week. Leave the past behind. Give yourself permission to think bigger and find a way through your passion or through your purpose. Find a way to help and serve the many. You can do it. I know you can. So in spirit of celebrating our 40-year high school reunion, St. John's High School, class of 83, I say to everybody, let's go. Let's go. Let's reminisce. Let's reminisce. Let's have fun. Let's dance. We should be enjoying life. So that's my message for you today. I am Dr. Amy Himes, and I can help you reset your mindset, develop your skill set, and get on board, my friend, to live out all the dreams that you have inside of your heart. You be blessed. You have a wonderful day, and I'll see you right back here the next time. Bye-bye.